Okay, I think 2 years ago, I guess. So my documentation was late. Okay, so there you go. And more of my challenges include really people not understanding what I'm saying. Okay, so this is actually for me the most challenging part as a Six Sigma practitioner. And by the way, I practice Six Sigma in my work on a daily basis since I'm assistant manager in the Lean Six Sigma department also. Right?
Oh, nice.
Okay, so unfortunately we're just two people. So day by day work will involve these consultations and yeah, that's how it is. So, and just biglaan na, hi, may papagawa ko sa'yo ng boss mo. Ganon. So, anyway, moving back. So, the real challenge really is to make people understand what everything that you did. And make them feel that they need you. Totoo yun. Okay, so, luckily enough, well, the key things that I will want to embark you is one, you have to be really charismatic. In terms of how you deliver things and in terms of the actual process experts there, especially with your champion and your stakeholder, you have to really make them feel that you are an asset to them. Right? And then the next hard thing to do is, of course, the agents. Okay? Since it is a PPO setup, so the agents are sometimes reluctant to change. Actually, sometimes even the managers are reluctant to change. I'm sure you've experienced that throughout your everyone's industry. Am I correct or am I wrong?
You're correct.
Correct. Go. Okay. So we see graphs, and Sir Rex and Arthur explained to you different graphs, etc. The trick here is how you translate that into something more practical. That's the thing that takes time and practice, as I know they know that, and from my own experience, I know that because I'm also a trainer in my company. And making them understand by, well, giving examples, giving metaphors to the hard topics. That's what I find to make things more easier. Okay? And of course, if you're not sure, you can always ask. So, do not afraid to ask. So luckily, during my time of my project, I had a mentor, and well, recently passed away. So, yeah. Oh yeah, but at least he was a very good mentor to me. So yun, practice, practice, and practice. And with Sir Rex's approach, I'm sure that it is a very team-involved project. So never, face it as your own. That's what I feel. Because if you're gonna face it as your own, you will never be able to finish the project well enough for you to pass. And so thankfully, my project started way back, and then it was just one process, and now there are 7 processes in total for that McGraw education. So not just my savings, but it also gave the company millions more because the McGraw saw that we had the potential to make it good for them. Right? So there, actually, if you have any questions, you can ask. What are the difficulties that I experience really is transitioning it to the agents. That's the thing. That's the one that really took time.
What's the problem statement?
So the problem statement there is accuracy rating. So it was lower than their threshold right, during a period of time. And unfortunately, their threshold is 99.97.
Oh,
very high,
yes.
unusual. So I think my problem was around 97 or 98 at the time. So considering it is already good, but unfortunately it's not enough. And every time we do not hit that, we have a 5% penalty.
Oh.
So masakit. So especially for business, right? Especially for a starting group.
Yes.
So once that was established, once every documentation and every training was, all ironed out, it was already good. So I implemented actually sampling methodology to them. Because they didn't have that. They just wanted to, okay, I'll just check this, no methodology whatsoever, and then, well, a lot of mistakes still piled up. Another was, of course, the actual errors they failed to document the errors accordingly. They didn't know that just because, okay, there's an error, I'll just coach this person, then hope for the best. See? Kasi ibig sabihin ganun yung nangyayari, di ba? So that's majority of what's happening in the BPO industry, no? So when you have an error, just coach and just pray that he or she will not.
Doesn't make it.
Yeah. Yeah, but of course I didn't allow that, so I went to the process of documenting everything. Also, of course, with the help of the team leads. So it's not just about the methodology, it's about also being personable to the team. It's really about that. So the image that you give is very, very important.
How many solutions did you implement, and how long was the project?
The project was about 4 months long. Since, they pressured me, of course, since we have penalties every week, every time we didn't hit. And the solutions will be around 7 to 8 solutions. So from the training aspect of it, of the newly on board agents, up until sampling, up until the documenting of every new job update was there. So that's what we did. So basically, everything that's gonna happen, there's a standard procedure for it.
And how many departments were affected?
Both. Well, technically 3. HR for the hiring, finance for the penalties, and of course the operations and quality, so forth. Yeah.
What were your considerations in building your team?
So with those things, no. First, I got a mentor, so my late boss. Okay, then the next is the champion, which is usually the project manager of that PBL setup. And then the boss of that is my stakeholder. And the team member is the TL, the team leader. So we were just 2 doing that. And always, if we wanted help or we needed help from, making the team understand, and we couldn't do it, maybe a team leader, he has help from the project manager. So always a support system.
You've asked inputs also from the agents?
Oh yes. Yes, those things are also important. Thankfully, no, because of that, the agents that I interviewed at the time are already promoted now. Team leaders na sila. So just because of the McGraw group, huge amount. So that. So there. Other questions?
Questions?
Don't be shy. Kasi hindi naman ako mahihain.
So, who's the project